Oh shit. Here we go again.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you guys at, wherever you guys listening at. It's your boy Drawkinglo. Hope everybody had a good weekend, a good week last week, or is having a good week right now. Today, man. Today, I just drawed a character I was thinking about. As I said, like last episode, this is one of my characters I love drawing. It's basically a Dragon Ball Z template. My character always kind of looks like Goku or like a Dragon Ball Z character, basically. Today what we're talking about is alter egos, and people have alter egos, obviously, and like what are some people actually dress like their alter egos, and I feel like my alter ego comes out on the page when I'm drawing it. So my alter ego is somebody who looks like a Dragon Ball Z character, you know, thuggish. As I said, my mom back in days, like, you can't have braids because only thugs and whatever the case is. So my character right now has dreads. He has a big old chain because that was what I was into back in the day. Those big old friggin' friggin' chains. Yes, friggin' teardrop tattoos. Like the basketball sleeves, or like the wristbands. That was like super into. He has a big old sword because I love swords and stuff like that. My guy has a tail too, because for the longest time I always wanted a friggin' tail. Nobody can't tell me tails are not cool. Like, who wouldn't want a tail? Like, all my dog Kilo. His tail, when he's wagging around, it's so hard. You hear it pop, 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 hitting stuff. He's all hitting my mom and saying, "Stop giving me a blasted tail! Kilo! Kilo, stop giving me a blasted tail!" Obviously, my classic shoe was always the Air Force Ones, right? The mids are the high. Is it mids or high? I can't remember. I think it's mids, and I had under the strap. Well, yeah, the Air Force One had the strap. The Nike Dunks didn't have the strap, right? Then I think they had the Air Force One highs, and those are a little bit way higher. But everybody rocked the highs back in the day. But everybody now rocks the low cut, the black, the number one criminal shoe, as they would say. Friggin' the big old belt with with a G. I don't know. I was like, let me just put a G on the damn thing. I remember I even have one still in my room where the spinning belt. Like, I literally have it. I swear I'm gonna take a picture and put it in this podcast, make you guys see it. But like, that was cool to me. I even have if you guys remember, the belt with the light with the LEDs, and you can write your name. I even have that in the room. Don't ask me why I have all these things. I think I'm just a collector, or a hoarder, as my girlfriend would say. Um, yeah, and I always fought the chain. The chain hooks up to your jean, then it has your wallet, or just the chain. I always thought that was friggin' cool. You know, ripped jeans always looked cool to me back in the day. I'm not really into ripped jeans now, oddly enough. But yeah, this is my alter ego character. He looks gangster. Usually I put girls in his mouth because, like, that's all that stuff was cool to me, and never had access to it. Right, I couldn't afford none of this stuff. Right, I couldn't afford the Nikes. Friggin' couldn't afford the cool jeans. Couldn't do my hair the way how I wanted to do it. And it's pretty crazy now. Like, I was all thinking about it. Like, honestly, my girlfriend gave me the idea of the alter ego, and like how you wanna dress inside, right? Who you are inside. And she says I have like 4 different alter egos, and we'll get into that. I probably have like 700. But yeah, like, I'm honestly thinking of dyeing my hair purple because purple's my favorite color. Getting dreads one day. Just doing some nutty stuff. Like, for me, she even asked me, like, what 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 would I look like? Like, what would I look like? And for sure, I know for myself, I'd wear the most wacky hats. I even have a couple pictures with my mom's hats. My mom has a bunch of hats. Like, she has church hats. She has like those regular, like, Frenchman hats. Then she has like the little beanies. I remember one time I had to get together at my house where I was wearing one of the freaking Gucci beanies. I was walking around and I was like, yo, this hat's cool. And nobody even blinked an eye, and I just always feel like, oh, if I wear what I want to wear, everybody's gonna laugh at me or clown on me. And it did happen back in the day. I remember, if you guys remember, when you used to shave your eyebrows, give it the little lines. I did that shit. I reached the school, everybody fucking clowned me. Everybody's just like, yo, why'd you do that to your eyebrows? You think you're cool? I'm just like, man, these guys are haters, yo. And just like certain stuff, like even back in the day, like in the 90s or like early 2000s, nobody would wear a fanny pack, right? Nobody would wear a purse because, you know, that's gay, or like, yo, like, why would you wear that? Like, that's for females, da 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 da. And like, I always thought the fanny pack was cool. Like, it always made sense. Like, you have a fanny pack, you have your stuff in it, you can walk around, stuff like that. But early 2000, you know, it was like a 90s thing. If you had a fanny pack, you weren't cool. Like, you know, white guys would wear it around their hip. Like, that kind of carried on in the 2000s. People weren't really wearing fanny packs. But when I went to England in like, what, 2006, 2008 time, I think, everybody in England, it was a different style, right? In the UK, it was a way different style, and people were wearing fanny packs, you know, and stuff like that. And then later on in life, everybody's wearing fanny packs, and guys are wearing full up purses, and like, it's fine, it's all cool. So I feel like my alter ego, like, look from the inside, was always something was not normal or not like in style. But yeah, back on my alter ego, like, I love wearing nutty hats, like weird hats. I'm gonna put some pictures of me wearing my mom's hats, and like, there's this event called Jab Jab Juve where we used to go to, and like, some of these guys would wear like the bones and the chains, and some people would, like, some man would dress up as women, and like, you know, it's just like a fun event. But it's also about African and Grenadian culture, and how we were slaves, and now they basically took back the power. I'm not gonna get too deep into it. I would love to wear one of my mom's church crowns to Jab Jab, to be honest, and just have fun and express my alter ego. This is majority of my drawings I used to draw even as a young youth. Like, somebody who just looks like a Dragon Ball Z character, but you have braids. You have certain things I wanted. You know, this is things I felt like I loved inside, or that was me. You know, I'm just trying to show off. But yeah, today's song of the week, I was actually listening to Crazy by Nars Barkley. And I think it just goes with the topic of the day. You know, your alter ego, somebody who's inside, or you want to express who's inside. And um, some people's alter egos, you might think, oh, this person's crazy. Even Nars Barkley had one time where he was all in gold, are all in silver. I just can't remember if it was gold or silver. I'll put it up on the screen. But he did that, and like, he was expressing his alter ego, right? And like, I think the song just goes with this topic as alter egos, and like, even with myself, like, I just, as I said, like, I always think out the box. Always, I'm drawing this crazy character who has a tail, who has a sword, who has a big old chain, you know, who has teardrops on his face, and it's just like, to me, I'm like, yo, this is normal. Like, this is my alter ego. I'm putting on the page, and this is normal. Like, who cares? Or like, this is not no big deal. Or people be like, oh, you're crazy. Why would you even give a man a tail? Or why would you do this? Or, you know, or people be like, oh, why do you want to dress like that? Like, why are you so outlandish? Why are you so crazy? And it's just like, the song just matches. And I'm gonna mention, I also want to put Good Feel by the Gorilla. You know, shout out Ace, because Ace always played the Gorilla, and he actually got his nickname Ace from Gorilla. So that's the next song what came on the playlist when I was listening to. I was actually bumping. So check out those two songs, two real good songs. Yeah. Today I actually used a new pencil set. Just want to try something different. Um, I drawn with a regular pencil. I think next time I'm gonna use one of those bigger pencils. I think it looks really cool. I use the marker highlight to like highlight certain things, make them look like popped out of the page. But as I said, like, I'm trying to push for newer things, try newer things, and just try to build my drawing career basically now. But yeah, that's all for today for the podcast. Make sure you guys go tune in. We have the YouTube out, we have Instagram, we have Facebook. It's all Drawkinglo. All right, you can find me on those three platforms. I'm coming out with Talk, probably X or Twitter if you guys call it. Working on like a live stream. I said X or Twitch. Just realizing that. I mean X or Twitter, right? And I'm working on the live stream, probably gonna be on Twitch. Yeah, I hope you guys like my creation. I know I draw the anime character back-to-back weeks. Next week, I'm going to give you guys something a little bit different. So make sure you guys tune in. Oh, wait, before I go, I want you guys to sit in the comments like, what is your guys' alter ego? Like, how do you feel like you want to express yourself from inside, or like how do you express yourself, your alter ego, in different ways or avenues? I totally forgot to touch on my other alter egos. So one of them is DJ Solo. As again I say, I DJ. So DJ Solo's more cocky, confident. He DJs. He's a smooth guy. He talks to everybody. He smiles. He looks happy all the time. Other alter ego is like Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson's more of the guy who like sits down, analyzes people, try to get and understand people. He gets mad sometimes. He gets really mad. He wants to fight people. Probably wants to jump out of the car and pull somebody out, beat them up. Then you have Drawkinglo, calm, cool, and collective. He draws. He tries to make friends with people, and like he's just very artistic. Artistic. Is it artistic? Well, I'm probably not saying the word properly. I'm butchering it, but yeah, those are like a couple of my alter egos. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the show. And as my daddy says, what's under my nose? And I'm out.